Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Monday the 16th of February. Firefighters have responded to more than 850 calls overnight with severe gusts and intense downpours in the centre of the country. More than half were from the Wellington region, but every part of the North Island except Northland has reported storm damage or flooding. Manawatu Whanganui's red warning has been downgraded to orange, with the same applying to the lower North Island, Kaikoura, Banks Peninsula and parts of Canterbury. Slips and fallen trees are blocking roads, some schools are closed, and Wellington's rail, ferry and regional flights are impacted. Wellington Region Emergency Management's Sam Bishop says close to 40,000 homes are without power across Wellington, Wairarapa and Hutt Valley.
The power companies did indicate that they are looking to restore all power by tomorrow morning, but I don't know the details for when and where.
Fixing the Moa Point sewage treatment plant is the top priority for Wellington leaders. Wellington Water Chair Nick Leggett resigned on the weekend over the wastewater facility's catastrophic failure, which is expected to take months to fix. Partially untreated sewage continues to flow into the sea off Wellington's south coast. Mayor Andrew Little says they need to look at what happened.
If there are design features, we need to address those in the rebuild, but it is a matter of urgency that we get a new plant, functioning and working as quickly as possible.
A belief our India Free Trade Agreement could be as important as the China deal, as Labour flags concerns over some components. Leader Chris Hipkins says they believe in free trade, but want clarification over a proposed $33 billion investment in India from our private sector over 15 years. Beef and Lamb Chair Kate Ackland says it's important that both parties work together.
We've been talking broadly across government, and look, I think traditionally a real strength of New Zealand trade has been that bipartisan support for these deals. So I think there is a willingness there.
David Seymour's approach to shrinking the government hasn't gone down well with the largest trade union. The ACT leader wants to cut the number of departments down to 30 and the number of ministers to 20. Public Service Association National Secretary Fleur Fitzsimon says he's playing populism.
It's typical ACT party policy, which puts ideology ahead of the reality. It's a distraction from ACT's failure to address the cost of living facing New Zealanders.
Auckland's mayor is still a fan of a tourist bed levy with more concerts on the horizon for the city and the country's first State of Origin game next year. The government's announced settings kicking in from April to boost the concerts allowed at Eden Park without needing resource consent from 12 to 32. Nighttime sport will be allowed any day, subject to wrapping up by 10:30pm. Wayne Brown says he's keen to host more events and a bed night levy would help pay the big cost of securing them. To sport, skier Luca Harrington's in contention for a second medal at the Winter Olympics. The 21-year-old who secured bronze in the slopestyle discipline has posted the fifth best score in big air qualifying. Golfer Ryan Fox has carded a 3-under par final round at the PGA Tour's Pebble Beach Pro-Am, reaching the clubhouse at 14 under overall in a tie for 24th. And the Australian Rugby League Commission have updated representative eligibility rules with players able to be selected for State of Origin criteria regardless of the nation they play for. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5pm from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.